Good afternoon and welcome to my channel, Straighten Your Crown Tarot. I've already pulled 3 cards. This is your reading for Monday through to Tuesday, the 24th to the 25th of April. Once again, I've already pulled the cards from the Faeries Oracle deck by Brian Froud. 3 flew out, so I've taken all 3. First off, you've got the Pook. Is it the Pook? The Pook. So what's the Pook telling us today? Are you getting your knickers in a twist about something that you maybe haven't got the correct information about? Or maybe, how can I put it? Are you viewing something as being bad or negative and haven't really thought about what positives are in with that negative? It's almost as if you are allowing yourself to be swept away with going along with other people's opinions, and you haven't stopped to think about what your own are. And it's a tricky energy, this one. It's a really tricky one to relay. Someone's getting their knickers in a twist. They're getting agitated about something. It's not necessarily their fight, their cause to fight, but they haven't quite realised it yet because they've allowed themselves to be swept away. It feels like an argument or some sort of disagreement where you find yourself agreeing or on the side that you don't necessarily agree with yourself, but you're doing it to keep the peace. So the next card that comes out is Ilb the Retriever. And Ilb's here to allow you to retrieve your own voice. So this is about, there's some argument going on where you're feeling the need to take a side or to back someone's side, even though you don't necessarily agree with it. You're doing it to keep the peace, so you're doing it from a place of self-protection or self-preservation in a way, but Ilb's here to say it's time to find your voice, because it's not protection. You're not protecting yourself. You'll be surprised that once you open your mouth and find your voice, you might be surprised to find that there are many other people who feel the same way, and who are also in a position where they feel they've got to back a particular side. I don't know who this is relevant to, but it could happen. It could be happening at home, at work, outside in the community. In any situation, it could be in a relationship. You could be backing a partner, but you don't necessarily agree with that partner, and it's time to figure out what you believe, how you feel about a particular situation, and stop being afraid to open your mouth. Ilb's touching his throat. That's the throat chakra. It's about communicating your point of view, your side, not necessarily the side that you feel will give you the least path of resistance from others, if you like. And this one's about not being too caught up in what's bad, what's good, because what you might view as bad will have good things in it, and what you view as good also has bad things in it. It's light and dark. In everything, it's light and dark. And the last card you've got is the Singers of Healing. So if you are in a situation where you feel that you've got to pick a side that you don't necessarily agree with, you decide to be unafraid to voice your own points across. You will have healed, or you will go some way to heal this throat chakra. Your throat chakra can be blocked if you are afraid to say something. It can be and it's usually someone who's used to keeping quiet and keeping the peace. Sometimes keeping the peace, it doesn't clear the air. It doesn't clear the air so we can start again. Also, you can start from ground zero and build back up again. Healing is here to show you that once this is healed, once you are unafraid to speak up, that will heal the situation as well as the throat chakra. And the healing the situation comes from finding other people who feel the same way as you, who have been afraid to speak up in the past. Once one person speaks up, they all start. This is going to heal the situation as well as the throat chakra, as well as the lines of communication. It feels like I might be not communicating what I want to say properly, but that's the nuts and bolts of it is that someone's got the knickers in a twist over something that's not their fight, and when they realise it's not their fight and they speak up, they will find people who also have the same viewpoints, which will bring healing to the situation and diffuse the tension. Hope that helps. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Ta-ra.